The world of professional sports is no stranger to unexpected headlines. We see them every day, but some news stories still manage to stop us in our tracks, especially when they involve a well-known and respected veteran of the game. That's exactly what happened recently with Markieff Morris Sr., a name that has been a constant in the NBA for over a decade. Fans know him for his toughness on the court, his competitive spirit, and his undeniable passion for basketball. Just when the NBA offseason was settling into its usual rhythm, news broke that caught everyone by surprise. Markieff Morris Sr. had been arrested. The initial reports were sparse, filled with confusing legal terms that left fans and analysts scrambling for answers. What could have possibly happened? The events unfolded on a seemingly ordinary day. Markieff Morris Sr. was at a major international airport, preparing to travel. For a professional athlete, airports are almost a second home, a routine part of the job. But this trip was different. As he was going through standard procedures, he was approached by law enforcement officers. According to official reports, the arrest was quiet and professional, without any dramatic confrontation. Yet, in the age of smartphones and instant news, the sight of a famous NBA player being taken into custody quickly became a major story. The news started as a whisper and soon turned into a roar across social media platforms. The official reason given for the arrest was an outstanding warrant issued from the state of Nevada. This detail was crucial. It indicated that the legal issue was not something that had just happened at the airport. One of the most damaging parts of the initial news cycle was the use of the word fraud. When people hear that word, they immediately think of intentional deception, scams, and serious criminal activity. The confusion stemmed from a fundamental misunderstanding of Nevada's specific laws regarding casino credit. In Las Vegas, when a person takes out a casino marker, which is essentially a line of credit, they are signing a legal document. Social media acted as a massive amplifier for this misunderstanding. On platforms like Twitter and Instagram, the news spread in seconds. Fans and critics alike reacted to the fraud allegation, with many jumping to conclusions. The narrative was moving faster than the facts. This is a common danger in the digital age, where a single, powerful word can define a story before the full context is understood. As the negative narrative began to spiral, Markieff Morris's inner circle quickly stepped in to control the damage. His twin brother, Markieff Morris, was one of the first to speak out, using his social media platform to address the rumors head-on. He explained that the situation was a simple misunderstanding regarding an unpaid casino debt and had nothing to do with fraud. His message was clear and direct, emphasizing that his brother had every intention of paying what he owed. In addition to his brother's passionate defense, Marcus's agent, Yoni Noy of Clutch Sports Group, released an official statement. This provided a more formal and professional clarification of the events. The coordinated response from his family and agent was a textbook example of effective crisis management. They successfully reframed the conversation, moving it away from the damaging fraud label toward a more accurate description. So, to really understand the complexities of what happened to Markieff Morris and how a seemingly simple night at the casino could lead to serious legal trouble, we need to delve into something called a casino marker. Think of it as a special type of IOU, but one with some very specific and potentially harsh consequences. Simply put, a casino marker is essentially a line of credit that a casino extends to a trusted player, someone they believe is good for the money. It's a way for high rollers to keep the game going without having to carry massive amounts of cash. When a player signs a marker, they're not just making a casual agreement over a hand of blackjack. They're actually signing a legally binding instrument, a post-dated check that the casino can cash. This isn't like borrowing money from a friend. This is a formal credit agreement with serious legal ramifications. If the player doesn't have enough funds in their account to cover the marker when the casino tries to collect, that check bounces, triggering a series of events that can quickly spiral out of control. The casino views this bounce check as more than just a simple debt. This is where things can escalate dramatically from a simple civil debt, something you might resolve with a payment plan, into a potential criminal issue, especially in the state of Nevada. The law there is specifically designed to protect the casinos and their financial interests, which are, after all, a cornerstone of the state's economy. Nevada takes casino markers very seriously, treating them with a level of legal protection that you might not find in other jurisdictions. In Markieff Morris's case, based on what we know, it looks like this is exactly what happened. He probably took out a marker, or perhaps even multiple markers, during a visit to Las Vegas, using the casino's credit to continue playing. And then, for one reason or another, perhaps a change in financial circumstances, an oversight, or simply bad luck at the tables, the debt wasn't settled within the required time frame, triggering the legal mechanisms designed to protect the casino's interests. This is a cautionary tale about the risks associated with casino credit and the importance of understanding the legal implications before you sign on the dotted line. The legal framework in Nevada surrounding casino debts is unique and particularly strict. Under a specific state statute, there is a presumption of fraudulent intent if a person takes out a casino marker and fails to pay it back. This legal presumption is what transforms the issue from a civil dispute into a criminal one. The district attorney's office can file charges for theft or fraud, which are felony offenses. For anyone facing this situation, the path to resolution involves working directly with the district attorney's office. Typically, the primary goal is not to send someone to prison, but to secure restitution for the casino. This is the path that Markieff Morris and his legal team are now likely pursuing. While the arrest and fraud label are damaging to his public image, the underlying legal issue is often resolvable without a criminal conviction. While the headlines focus squarely on Markieff Morris, it's important to recognize that he is not the first high-profile athlete to find himself in this kind of financial predicament. The world of professional sports, with its lucrative contracts and endorsement deals, is filled with stories of athletes who have faced financial challenges, sometimes leading to significant hardship despite their on-field success. These situations highlight the complexities of managing sudden wealth and the pressures that come with it. It's a stark reminder that athletic prowess doesn't automatically translate to financial acumen. Professional athletes, especially when they are young and catapulted into the limelight, are suddenly given access to immense wealth without always having the financial literacy or experience to manage it effectively. This sudden influx of money can be overwhelming. They are often surrounded by people who encourage lavish spending, further complicating their ability to make sound financial decisions. The allure of luxury cars, extravagant homes, and high-end fashion can be difficult to resist, especially when coupled with the pressure to maintain a certain image. In moments of public crisis, like the one Markieff Morris faced, the true strength of a person's support system is revealed. These moments often test relationships and expose vulnerabilities. For Markieff Morris, that support came swiftly and strongly from the people closest to him, his family. Their unwavering support provided a crucial anchor during a turbulent time. This display of unity is often what helps athletes navigate the intense scrutiny, public criticism, and mental toll of a public controversy. Knowing they have a solid foundation of love and understanding can be incredibly empowering. It showed that even when you face a challenge in the public eye, with all its inherent pressures and judgments, you don't have to face it alone. This support system acts as a buffer, helping them to weather the storm and emerge stronger on the other side. Every challenge in life, no matter how daunting it may seem, presents an invaluable opportunity to learn and grow. The situation involving Markieff Morris offers several important lessons that extend far beyond the basketball court. The most significant takeaway is the critical importance of financial and legal literacy, not just for professional athletes who manage substantial wealth, but for everyone navigating the complexities of modern life. Understanding contracts, investments, and legal obligations is paramount to protecting oneself and making informed decisions. The story also teaches us about the immense power of reputation and the alarming speed at which it can be damaged in the digital age. In today's hyper-connected world, news and opinions spread like wildfire, often without the benefit of thorough investigation or balanced reporting. It highlights the responsibility of both the media and the public to exercise caution, to seek out the full story, to verify information from multiple sources, and to avoid rushing to judgment before forming an opinion. Responsible consumption and sharing of information are crucial in maintaining a fair and accurate public discourse. In the end, this episode in Markieff Morris's career will likely be a minor footnote, a legal issue that was resolved and put behind him, a small bump in what has otherwise been a successful career. However, the lessons it offers are enduring and universally applicable. They serve as a reminder that even those who appear to have it all can face unexpected hurdles, and that learning from these experiences is essential for continued growth and success. It reminds us that even the most successful and seasoned professionals, individuals we often admire and hold to high standards, are ultimately human. They are susceptible to making mistakes, and they inevitably face challenges and setbacks along their journey. The true measure of their character, and indeed of anyone's character, is not in the fall, but in how they rise, learn from their errors, adapt to changing circumstances, and move forward with renewed determination and wisdom.